Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for May 2023. This is for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity and to get very specific with your reading, Aquarius. I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it's been used for thousands of years. It's had major influence in divination, including tarot. Every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, ruling planet, ruling sun. We go really deep when the two are combined. So, Aquarius, this is big. May is a big month. You know, if you think about your past readings, you're moving into a huge new place in your life, and May is kind of like the month where you're gonna feel a lot of it. All right, you have to think about Jupiter and Aries. Jupiter was in Aries for about a year. That was more about Aries is like taking action, right? It's ruled by Mars, right? So it's action, it's drive, it's putting, planting seeds, putting things in order. Taurus is seeing everything grow, right? And so what's really interesting about this month, I've been saying it, all right? I've been saying it. Jupiter's moving into your fourth house on May 16th, okay? And so this is a big month. I'm going to just pull up my calendar here. There's so much happening this month. I'm just going to tell you two big things, all right? One, Jupiter going into Taurus. That's going to happen on May 16th. That's going into your fourth house. So Jupiter, the planet of good luck, prosperity, good fortune, promise, profit, expansion, all that in your fourth house, your domestic sector. So your home, your actual home, your living environment. A lot of y'all will be moving. A lot of y'all will be moving this year. Jupiter will be in Taurus until May 2024, okay? If not moving, doing a big renovation. It also, remember, think of your domestic sector. So family, there could be a lot of things going on with family, all right? Even your relationship, your partner, okay? So some of y'all actually maybe moving in with partners, okay? Some of y'all may be moving in with partners. This is definitely going to be a huge thing for y'all, especially if you're Aquarius rising, but like even for Aquarius, oh my gosh. Like I think I said in my last reading, like every time Jupiter's gone into Aquarius, I've moved. I've moved. It's crazy. Even like all the way back to, what was it, 2002 is when I moved to New York, and I mean, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. The other thing is we have that full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. All right, that's gonna happen on May 5th. It's not as nice as it was as the eclipse that we had in the beginning last month, the one in Aries. Okay, and that was a new moon solar eclipse. So this is a full moon lunar eclipse. Now, what I want you to do, okay, Aquarius, I want you to think back. What happened May 15th, 2022 for you? Think about around that time. It doesn't have to be on the exact day. It can be around that month, okay? Something may come up around that time. Something may surface around that time, all right? It's really interesting for me personally. I think I said this in one of my readings. On May 15th, the exact date of that eclipse, I was broken up with. Literally on the day, came out of the blue. That's what eclipses do. The unexpected, secrets, all of that, especially in Scorpio is what I mean. It goes really deep too. It's very emotionally. It's, think about Scorpio, right? The native ruler of the eighth house, and then Pluto is the ruling planet. And so there's just a lot of just like, ooh, transformation, death and rebirth, right? New cycle, but something being eclipsed out of your life. So now what's really interesting is that this is happening in your 10th house. So this is going to be there may be some of y'all who may feel it in your career, okay? In your career, in public, all right? The way that you're perceived by the public, maybe something will happen on social media. Try not to write anything that would cause trolls to come after you or whatnot, but something could be eclipsed out of your life. That's what this one's really emotional. It's like going really deep. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. Now, the last thing I want to mention is that there is I want you to think, well, there's a lot of things happening this month, okay? One other thing that's happening that I really want you to know is May 7th, Venus is moving into Cancer. Why is this a big deal? Because Mars is already in Cancer. So how rare is it that from May 7th for 2 weeks, Venus and Mars Venus and Mars will be in one sign. Venus and Mars is going to be in Cancer. That's your 6th house, okay? And so there could be a lot, and that's your daily activities, all right? Like routines, all right? Everyday activities, health, okay? Is 6th house, pets, all right? But Venus and Mars in Cancer, a lot of love. It's so sweet. It's so, it's so nice to have Venus and Mars in Cancer. And it's, a very nurturing and kind of like vibe to it. A lot of emotional intelligence involved with that as well. But I love that for you. Mars is going into Leo the last, I think that's May 21st. May 20th. This is a big deal for you, especially if you're here for partnerships, because Mars going into Leo is in your 7th house of partnerships, whether work, whether love, okay? Think about Mars again. Boom, boom, boom. Think about Leo. Fiery AF. Okay? Some of y'all, especially with Jupiter having moved into, some of y'all are like, this is it, soulmate, all right, or moving in with a partner, like it's big, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's do your reading, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you for May 2023. I always say, if you're new to my channel, I leave all the key astrological descriptions in the description box, and don't forget to stay tuned to the end. After I do your spread, I pull more cards. I break it down week by week. There's so much. I haven't even talked about the fact that we're moving into Gemini season. I haven't talked about the fact that we have this major, epic new moon in Taurus, and I'll tell you why. But that's when I break it down and I pull more cards, okay? Week by week, we're going to break it down. So, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get started. See what's going on for you for May 2023. Again, this is for Aquarius, Sun and Rising. And yeah, if you know your birth chart, sure, absolutely, you can read for your moon, you can read for your Venus, anything. You are open to reading anything you want that resonates with you. I only say rising because it really is the other half, and shows the other half of your, what's going on astrologically. Is where all the planets are moving through the chart in like real time, right? So may resonate more with you. Oh my goodness. Oh. I've never I've never been this speechless. There's a lot happening here. Let's get started. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you got the 3 of Pentacles. This is great. I love this for you. This is absolutely amazing. This is really, this is very, very Capricorn energy. All right. Really grounding. Pentacles are earthbound. Okay. And so what I love about this is it's teamwork, right? Teamwork makes the dream work, right? So it came up in your past. So you could have been working with a lot of people. You could have brought, a lot of y'all could have started new jobs with new colleagues. You could have started, maybe start hanging out with your friend, like neighbors or whatnot, or you could have just started some new passion project. All right, there's something that you could have begun that, because 3 is not only is it growth, development, advancement, but it's creation. Okay, now you can see here the stonemason. He can't build this cathedral without the architects, vice versa. So when I say teamwork makes the dream work, it really brings that success. So a lot of y'all could have been, working with a team in some capacity for success. But again, that project energy, something that you're working on, could also be like a big thing, something that you may have started recently. But I really love this because again, it is all about creation. All right. Also, a lot of, for some reason, communication is coming up for y'all. I hope you've been communicating. I hope you've been like social and like bringing people in. All right, like I know Aquarians are like the loners and the rebels, and I'm an Aquarius, so I get it, right? But being very communicative should have been very helpful for you. Okay, like really opening up your lines of communication. And if you actually think about it, it is, if you think about 3, everything that I said about 3, it is also, the 3rd house is all about communications. If we're thinking about 3, okay, in the zodiac wheel. All right, so now You got Two of Swords in the heart of your spread. It looks like you're gonna have to make a decision this month. Okay, it looks like there's gonna be something that and it here. I want you to see something here. I want you to trust that sliver of the moon is intuition. I want you to trust your intuition this month. I want you to be very intuitive. Okay, you can see she's in front of the sea. All right, there's rocks in the water, so it could be a very emotional decision that you have to make, and it may not be like the smoothest like. Ooh, it may be just like, oh, what do I do? She is wearing a blindfold, all right? So the whole goal is to take that blindfold off, facing your truths, okay? And so it could be a decision between two things, but it could also be a situation that you're in where you have to like eventually say, okay, I'm going to do this, or okay, I've been sitting on this too long, I'm going to do this. But this is something I want you to do alone, okay? This is something that is like, it's more personal to you, okay? If I like go to the forest, right? I know that sounds creepy. Now go to the park, okay? Go to the park and just take some time to just really remove yourself from people for a little bit and do that. Really like tap into your intuitive side, do a little bit of soul searching, and really make that decision that you need to make, okay? Whether it's career, whether it's love, whether it's family, whether it's your home. Remember, maybe there's something going on with home, okay? So have that moment to really think about that and trust your intuition, and you will be fine. All right, you will be fine. All right, but it's something that I want you to do. But here's the other thing: you did get the Knight of Swords. He's very fiery. He's I say Uhtred, son of Uhtred, like boom, boom, boom. Okay, very bold, very courageous. Okay, very transformative too. Nothing is going to stop him. He's going into the storm. All right, came up in your challenge area. So what does that mean? Don't be like too impulsive this month. All right, don't be making decisions that are like boom boom boom, right? Boom boom boom. Really think things through. Do you see that it's challenging? The Two of Swords, this is when you need to take that time to really sit there, use your intuition. Okay, so this is saying don't make hasty decisions. Don't be too impulsive, all right? In fact, that is his one like downfall, is he's going so fast he could trip. Okay, his horse could trip. So just keep that in mind this month. If there is a decision that you have to make, or if you even feel like you're in a situation again, like rock in a hard place kind of situation, take that time to really, really trust your gut and really think about it. And don't just say like, don't just say something just to like agree to something or disagree to something just to be able to do it. Really think about it. Okay. I know I do that a lot. I'm just, especially at work, I'm just like, yeah, just do it. And then like, wait, no. You did get the Fool, all right, in your crown. I love this, okay? So it looks like you are looking for this new adventure, okay? A lot of you are looking to take this leap of faith in something that maybe that is something that you've been deciding on. This is saying, hey, do it. I mean, like, you have the full abundance of the sun. When you look at this card, I want you to pay attention to two things here, okay? One, the word full, okay? Not only do I want you to see it as like the Fool on the Fool's journey, beginning its journey, right? I want you to read it as Full as well, because the Fool brings that fullness in life, all right? Standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world, long hair, no care, all right? He's not even looking down. That's how much confidence he has. That's how much like he trusts in himself, in the universe. Like he's been taken care of. Again, the full abundance of the sun, optimism, right? Growth and just protection. But here's the thing, this came up in your crown, all right? So a lot of y'all are looking for that. A lot of you are looking to take this leap of faith into something that you've never done before. Maybe taking a leap of faith in something that you've been afraid of, pursuing, like a relationship. Okay, remember Venus and Mars and Leo. But again, this is almost like starting on a clean slate. There's a lot of newness that's coming into your life, okay? And so a lot of you are actually thinking about it, whether it's already happened or it's something that you want to do, okay? But just remember, this is a wonderful card, all right? 0 is nothing, but what's nothing? Nothing is everything. This is infinite possibilities that come with this card, unlimited potential. You really, I mean, you even see, I mean, come on, look at the white rose, and it's, I mean, like you're good. Take that leap of faith if you need to, okay? This is taking risks, all right? Taking risks brings confidence. Confidence is taking risks. Okay, now you got the Eight of Wands in the root of your spread. This is really interesting because it's so funny because the Eight of Wands has shown up in a lot of readings, but this is things is moving fast. Okay, things are moving fast. All right, it's the only card where there's no figure, no person. I feel like you've gotten this in one of your was it your last reading or the reading before, but just things moving fast for you. All right, there's a lot of enthusiasm with this card, and there's a lot of just excitement with it. Wands are passions, ideas, creativity. It's very invigorating, enlivening, but it's also like career related too if you're here for career. A lot of like enterprise, jobs, side hustles. It came in the root of your spread, so a lot of y'all are feeling it. Like things are moving fast for you in some capacity in your life this month, or you will feel it this month. Okay, some of y'all will really want it this month too. All right, but remember, these are it's almost like, you know, with the Knight of Swords challenging the Two of Swords in the heart of your spread and the Eight of Wands in the root of your spread. It's like go with the flow, go with how things are going, and but just don't, when it comes to making decisions, all right, make sure that you're making the right decision, trusting your instincts. Okay, and I know for a fact that you will make the right decision. You got the Ace of Cups in your future. The Ace of Cups is the heart of tarot. The Ace of Cups is this is the five senses overflowing. You see that, right? The five streams overflowing from the chalice here. This is rapturous, all right? Intense joy and pleasure. This is nirvanic. This is euphoria. This is, I always say, think about the last time something brought you so much joy, brought you to tears. Okay, whether it was someone, you know, proposing to you, whether it was you getting, you know, your book signed, or, you know, whether it was you getting your dream job. This is in your future. You're having another moment like that. You're good. All right, a lot of self-love in this card too. If you feel like, if you've been feeling it maybe a little, just, you know, a lot of self-love. It's coming. Things are coming. You're good. This is absolutely amazing. I love that for you. I absolutely love this for you. I don't have to clarify anything here. This is clear as day here. Now let's get to your staff. Aquarius, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. I love hearing from you. And if you are not a commenter, I love emojis. I love emojis. They make my day, especially the most random ones. I always love when it's like an emoji where I'm just like, I've never seen it before. I'm like, I didn't even know that existed. And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I wouldn't be here without you, so I am very grateful. Oh my God. I'm very grateful for you and Aquarius once again. You know, Aquarius, let's get real here. Okay, let's talk. Can we talk for a second? As an empath, I don't know, you know, there are some tarot readers on YouTube that are empaths, and like, you know, we react to the card. Like, I react to the cards. I feel. I know it sounds weird, but energetically I feel them. And no one has left me like speechless like yours, like your readings. Okay, let's move on to your stuff. Okay. Oh, you see what's happening here, right? Let's just go. Let's do it. You got the Seven of Cups. Okay. Boom. Know what you want. That's all I'm going to say. Know what you want. Okay? Cut out all the white noise. Trim the fat. Know what you want. Know what you want. That's all I'm saying. You see the Seven Cups here. All right? They're all very different. They're all very different. Okay? It's almost like the big message is like, be careful what you wish for, because they're all so different. You don't want to pick the wrong thing. All right? That's why I said earlier, take that time to sit on a park bench or go to a forest, whatever is your thing. Go within. Go within. All right? Go within. Know what you want. Know what you want. That decision. Make sure you don't make it an ace, okay? You just got the Seven of Cups. I call it the card of illusion and delusion, and it's almost like there could be a lot of opportunities that actually there are going to be a lot of opportunities presented to you this month, okay? Just like this young man here. Know what you want, all right? And if something comes through, like a contract or whatnot, just remember Mercury is retrograde the first 2 weeks of May. Never a good time to sign contracts, and it's always a good time to read the fine print, okay? If there is something that, a job offer or, marriage certificate or whatever, it's, you know what I mean? Like, just if you're buying something big, just read the fine print, okay? Just read, that's all I ask, okay? But just know what you want, okay? Please just focus on that one thing you want the most and then bring everything in, okay? It's really just being focused, okay? It's almost like, when she has that blindfold on, it's to, like kind of like black everything else out so she can focus, right? So keep that in mind. Once again, you got your own card, okay? You got the star. Hello. You got the star. I'm going to show you something. You got the star right next to the Ace of Cups. Aquarius. The star, the card of the stars aligning for your hopes and dreams. Everything is starting. Everything is basically you're protected. You're guided. You're fine. You have nothing to worry about this month. There may be a decision that you have to make. You're fine. Your future. Something new's coming through, all right? Something new's coming through, something that's going to make you basically cry from joy, okay? And it could also, and if it's not in your physical world, it could be something like that you feel, all right? On a deep emotional level, all right? Just something that you're just going to have that feeling, all right? Now, also, the star, and again, remember self-love, and remember the star ruled by Aquarius, it's come in your external factors area. So the universe is helping. It's making all the stars align for you. It's making your hopes and dreams, everything that you want, everything is happening for you. Okay. You see the water bear here. I said it before. You see that her foot is on the water, and she's kneeling on the grass. Now, I want to make this very clear. Her foot is on the water, not in it. On it. I mean, this is true balance. This is like the union of the conscious and the reality. I mean, like, this is... I gotta take a deep breath. Okay. And then you see her pouring onto the land, too. I mean, that's growth. That's fertility. That's like your world. Everything's growing. Everything that you want. Your hopes, your dreams, everything. Just you're good. You're good. 7 outer stars. 7 chakras aligning. 8 pointed stars, strength, like, wow. You got the Magician. What can I say, Aquarius? Once again, I'm trying not to freak. I know I was a little over, like, I got, like, really crazy in one of the readings, so I'm trying to be a little bit more tame here, but, look, you got not only the Fool, but you got the Magician here, too. There's something new that you're just wait for it, okay? Wait for it. You're good. This is an amazing month for you. Just wait for it, okay? Just wait for it. And then lastly, the Death card in your final outcome. Now, let me make this very clear, because sometimes people freak out when they see this card. This is one of the best cards in the deck, okay? Hollywood really gave it an impression. It was just like, oh, let's make a horror movie and throw the Death Tarot card in there because it's perfect for this horror movie. No, this is one of the best cards in the deck, okay? This is all about transformation, and this is very auspicious. Now, why is this such a huge deal for you for this month? Because we have that full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. This card is ruled by Scorpio. Secondly, Scorpio's ruling planet is Pluto. As we know, Pluto went into your sign. You are going through major change. This is all. Think of death. Death is a point in time, okay? Look at the sun coming out on the horizon, all right? Not only you have it here, but you have the sun coming out on the horizon. So it's showing optimism. And we're going toward the sun, all right? This is optimism, growth. This is vitality. This is bright future. Secondly, white horse, white rose, purity. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, like, you see that he's fully protected on that horse, in that armor. You're fully protected through this transformational your process that you're going through. You're going through a big transformation, basically. That's okay. And then lastly, you see that's a skeleton on the horse. The reason why it's a skeleton out of our body. What endures the longest, Aquarius? You're smart. You know this. Aquarius rules science and biology and all that. The skeletons, our bones, endures the longest. This is, you're setting yourself up for, like, you're being set up on, like, this really long shelf life, basically, for this new thing. Again, the magician, the power to manifest anything you want, anything you want. You see, he has all tools of tarot at his disposal, okay? The cups, the pentacles, the swords, the wands, as above, so below, right? Hand to the sky, hand to the ground. This is like, I don't even, like, you're good. You're good. May is actually, like, you're going to have to make a decision. But as long as you trust your intuition, Ace of Cups. And then look, you got the star in your external factors area. You're, like, think about it, like, behind the scenes, the universe is working to make everything for you to reach everything that you've wished for, okay? For everything to go in your favor. And then you've got the magician here, the power to manifest. And with the Fool in your crown, it's saying you do want this new change, okay? This is your affirmation. Death, transformation, moving into this new part of your life. Oh my gosh. Like, you... Whew! Aquarius, let's go ahead and break it down as I promised. Week by week, May 1st. Okay, I've been saying it in the other readings, but my readings have just been going really long. Okay, 26 minutes. Okay, I have time to tell you this. I'm going to tell you something real quick. I want you to think of May as a 3-act play, okay? Because Mercury's retrograde. Now, this is a very crucial Mercury retrograde, all right? Because it's in Taurus. Now, so for the past few weeks, all right, you may have been reassessing things in your life. You may have been rethinking things. You may have been reevaluating things. Okay, whether it's relationship, whether it's home, whether it's family. I mean, like, what resonates with you. May 1st, we have a Mercury Kazemi. Okay, so this is the day where you have that moment of clarity where you're just like, aha, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to fix. I know what I have to fix to move forward. I know what I have to change. Right? So if it doesn't come naturally, have that moment of clarity around this time. It's a perfect time to do it. Now, May 14th, Mercury goes direct. Mercury's no longer retrograde, okay? 2 days later, Jupiter moves into Taurus. Remember, Mercury was retrograde in Taurus. So, 3-act play. First act, reassessing everything in your life. Second act, that Kazemi, aha, light bulb moment. I know what to do. Third act, Jupiter coming in to save the day, to clean the slate, to give you what you want. I love this. Okay. Now, full moon lunar eclipse May 5th, and then May 7th, Venus going into Cancer. Mars is in Cancer at this point. 2 weeks. Okay. From May 7th for 2 weeks. That is going to be a beautiful aspect. Take advantage of it. It's in your 6th house of daily activities. The fact that Mars is going into Leo the week after. If you are single, you better get out there. You better swipe right until your thumb is sore. All right. Because you are going to the potential to meet the one. Huge. Okay. If you're in a relationship, things are going to be like, what is it? Chef's kiss. That was, that's okay. I'm going with that. That's my new thing. Chef's kiss. So let's see what's going on for you for the first week of May, Aquarius. You got the 5 of Pentacles. All right. So with this eclipse, okay, with this eclipse, I want you to remember this card is ruled by Taurus, first of all. So remember, Mercury's retrograde in Taurus. So we're looking back. Now, here's the thing. This is a card. It's a conflict card. And there is going to be, remember I said that full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, something may be eclipsed out of your life, okay? And it could have to do something with career. And I'm not saying that you may lose your job. I'm not saying any of that. It could be a colleague. It could be your boss leaving. It could be, a client deciding not to, whatever. But it's what this is saying. These two people are so focused on their plight, okay? They're not in a good place, all right? They're so focused on what's going wrong. They can't see that they're literally outside of church. Okay, so there's all this support around you. All right. The other message that's coming through is that there is somebody that is holding you back, and they may be eclipsed from your life. Okay, and ask yourself, where does that resonate? Like, how does that resonate with you? Is it a partner? Is it a boss? Is it a colleague? Is it a neighbor? Is it, right, a family member? Someone that could be like just kind of like holding you back. All right, so keep that in mind, that there may be, there could be some activity around that. But again, if you feel that you are in a place where something happens during that eclipse, and I said from the very beginning that eclipse is not as good as the one that we had last month, okay? And that was actually a very great eclipse for y'all, because there's some oppositions, and I'm not going to get into it, but just remember, look at this. It was meant to happen, okay? Whatever is eclipsed out of your life. And it may be the week that, remember, you may have the moment of clarity thinking about your life, what you need to eclipse out of your life, okay? And if it's not a person, it can be like a thing, or it can be a way that you see things, or it could be the fact that you may think that it's the city you live in, or the house that you live in, or whatnot. So, second week of May. All right, second week of May. A lot of activity happening, all right? A lot of unexpected things that could happen. I love May 12th. That's the best day. And then Venus is trining Saturn, which is really great. Saturn is your co-ruler. It's all about love and passion, and there's like a lot of long-term commitment energy around that. But then the day, May 14th, Mercury finally goes direct. All right, so let's see what's going on for you for the second week of May. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Close up. When I say if something's being eclipsed from your life, it's to make room for something new to come through. This is the biggest pentacle in the deck, okay? Hand of Spirit offering you this pentacle. Pentacles, remember, earthbound, okay? So money and wealth, but also physical reality, your physical reality, things in your world, something new coming through. The aces ushering in that new change, new beginning, new possibility, new opportunities, okay? New paths, new journeys. You see that pathway? You see the golden pathway, the archway? That's a gateway. You're moving into this new. It's clear as day here with the Ace of Cups and the Star and the Death card and your final outcome. Like, it's clear as day, okay? Clear as day. You're good. You're good. Third week of May is the biggest week of May. Jupiter's moving into Taurus on May 16th. That is huge. We've talked about that. May 19th, new moon in Taurus. Majorly huge. Huge, okay? And the reason why is because at this point, Moon in Taurus, Sun in Taurus, Jupiter in Taurus, Mercury in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus. That's 5 heavenly bodies in Taurus. Like, when I talk about new beginnings, we're talking about new beginnings. And then remember, the day after Mars enters Leo, your 7th house of partnerships, whether love or career, that's really fiery. That's like fast and furious, all right? And then May 21st, Sun moves into Gemini, and that's great for y'all. That is actually really, that is your 5th house of pleasure, okay? Gemini rules it. So we'll talk more about that in your weekly readings, but let's go ahead and see what's going on for you for the third week of May. So, what did I say about the sun? Okay. You have it here in the Death card. You have it here with the Fool. By the way, the sun is the most powerful symbol in tarot. It is the most powerful thing in the world. You and me, Aquarius, we're alive because of this sun. Our solar system exists because of the sun. And if you... Listen, I'm not going to go too much into it. Just think powerful. This is the biggest yes, all right? I call it the BFY, the big fat yes. If you've ever gotten a tarot reading, you know the sun is the biggest yes. This is opportunity. This is optimism. This is, like I said, that's what the sun does. It shines all those dark shadows out of our life. You see the naked child on the white horse, okay, with that red banner, victory. Remember, we got a white horse here already, okay? And so, listen, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. You're good. Remember this week also the sun moves into Gemini, your fifth house of pleasure. I honestly at this point I have absolutely like your let's keep going. Let's keep going. Just know that you're really good. This is your affirmation. Everything's going your way. Growth, abundance, here you go. You got the star and the sun, okay? You got the star, sun, death, and the fool and the magician with two aces now. And then the last week of May, okay? The biggest thing is Venus sextile Uranus. We love that. Uranus is your ruling planet. Venus, as we know, love, money, sex, all the things that you think that a Venus represents, right? That they desire. It could be like it's just a really good day, like passion. All right, remember Mars is in Leo at this point, so that's a lot of like fieriness and love and partnerships. But let's go ahead and see what's going on for you, Aquarius, for the last week of May. Oh my God. You just got the world. Okay, I'm done. That's it. All right. So I'm not even gonna like you. I don't even know what to say at this point. I have absolutely no. This is. You see this? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you something here. That eclipse may not. You may see it unfavorably. Something may happen where you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. It cleared the deck for all of this to come through. Okay? Remember that. You got death in your final outcome. You got your own card, the star, and your external factors, the universe working behind the scenes for you to, for your hopes and dreams. And then you have the Ace of Cups in your future. Now, you got the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Sun. And now you got the world. 22 paths in the tree of life. 22 major arcanas. We've come to the end. The world. Remember victory. Okay? A lot of victory that comes with here with the sun, and then you have it here as well. She's doing the dancer. All right. Now you see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the world. You're a fixed sign. You're here. Okay, or you're here. You're here. And then they bring the 4 fixed signs bring that stability. And so the world. We've come to the end of the journey, and you're starting this new journey. It's clear as day here. You're starting a brand new journey. You have 2 aces, that newness, all right? New opportunity, new path, new journey. You have death, indicating you're going through this transformation for this new journey. You have the Fool, new journey. You have the Magician, new journey. I mean, I don't even know what to say. And now you have the world, okay? And one other thing about the world, the end of the journey of the major arcanas, all right? So, but with victory and success. But then you see the garland here, all right? You see the garland, right? It's a 0. We're starting a new journey. Aquarius, you're amazing. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. You saw me shuffle this spread, right? I'm not making any of it. Like, you saw me shuffle this spread. I cannot believe this for you, Aquarius. I'm very happy for you. You're amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you like this reading, leave. You know how it works, right? You know how it works. I'm not even gonna. But I do love hearing from y'all. So I love to hear what's going on in your lives. So thanks so much for tuning in, fellow Aquarians, Team Aquarius. All right. So again. Great month for you. Great month for you. All right. There may be during that eclipse something where you have to something may happen and you may have to think about, okay, what's the next step? But you're absolutely fine. Aquarius, I love you so much. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.